If you're watching this alone, you might want to turn on a light, because this really happened. Before we begin, subscribe now for true horror stories you won't hear anywhere else. In 2001, a small town in Illinois began receiving phone calls that made no sense. The caller never spoke. All anyone could hear was breathing, and sometimes crying. At first, police assumed it was a prank, but then the calls started coming from numbers that didn't exist. One woman answered her phone at 2:17 a.m. She heard a child whisper, "He's standing behind you." Her line went dead. Moments later, her motion sensor lights turned on. When officers arrived, they found no signs of forced entry, no footprints, no fingerprints. But every photo frame in her house had been turned face down. Over the next 3 weeks, the calls spread across town. Always after midnight, always silent, always followed by something wrong. A baby monitor activating in an empty nursery, a television turning onto static, a back door found unlocked from the inside. Phone records eventually traced the calls to an abandoned house on the edge of Town 1 that had burned down in 1989. When investigators searched the lot, they found melted phone wiring buried beneath the ashes. There was no power line connected, no active service, and yet the calls continued for 2 more nights. Then, without explanation, they stopped. To this day, the case remains unsolved. No suspect, no motive, no explanation. And if you ever hear breathing on the other end of your phone late at night, don't answer it again.